this starts to be an area maybe that's sort of like a reception. Hello everyone, Thranks is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And I think we should take ourselves back to land and try the next planet. Just because, like, this planet's cold and it's got maybe some features we could check out over land. It's tough, you know, so I used to tell myself that we would give, you know, every planet a significant amount of time to do our exploration on. But how do you know? How do you know when it's enough? Like when you've seen enough. When you understand its history, its composition. When you've scanned all the fauna, all the species of fauna that are currently alive. It's tough. Oh my goodness. I was about to leave. I was straight up about to leave. A blasted robotic planet. Oh my gosh. It really is too. Well, son of a gun. Well, now we know there's two species. We need a second one. I did not expect this. How would these synthetic species have adapted to such a cold environment? They must be warming. Oh, wow. How very specific. Let us call ours, and actually not in native climate. I guess it just depends on where you're found. I'll pat on you. Yep. We'll give you an ion battery. You bet. See if you can make contact with them, Chili Chili. Here, let's show them our connection here. Let's show them how much we get along. Okay, I see what that is. Man, the sights though. Like, yeah, this site here. It's tough. It's tough to really just always understand, like, any moment could be a shot, you know. Must show restraint. At least some. Let's grab the oxygen. We've got a bunch of oxygen up here I want. And then I don't really want to stay for the blizzard. We could stay, we could, you know, look at the robot fauna, but ooh, that's right, these are the icy tempests. All right. We don't need to be on this planet a moment longer. Trying to think of something cold With robots, it's definitely an unusual system we have here. And then this would be the spined planet. So I think that puts us... Cryocore. No. Cryo... Cryobotics. Cryobotics, sure. Something like that. It gets the point across, right? I think that's what matters. If I worry too much about trying to make the name sound cool, then it doesn't like relate to what's going on. And then also, it's not really indicative of how I normally roll. Spined planet. High sentinel activity, but they're not aggressive. Here we are. With the golden sky. Look at that, like amber sky. It's so bright. I see. These colors evoke a feeling. A little bit. Let's settle down. No way. Well, let's try to identify the fauna here and see if it's possible to tame them. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I've heard, various things about what you can and what you can't, and we're just going to figure it all out for ourselves. Give it a shot. Except there's no life forms near us. Not a problem. We want to do a little bit of exploring regardless. It's very yellow. Gives that strong yellow vibe. Like goldenrod. Pulpy roots, I'll take some of that. Whoa. These are considered plants? I like it. Yeah, like little rosebuds with some kind of like plasma sap object in the middle. Oh yeah. That's how it always goes. You get to these planets and they're full of wonderment and weirdness, but not entirely unique. Let's actually get ourselves up to a different area. See if we can locate the one and only life form here. Shouldn't be too difficult. They feed off of dark energy. Ooh, spooky. I don't think I'm really going to stay here looking for this life form, though. I'll tell you what I will do. Yeah, Fauna 1. You know what? I don't think so. We'll call it Fool's Gold. I think that's fair. How about... Mirage of Fire and Ice. That's what we'll call it. Okay, this is very good. Yep, we're landed. Nowhere do I see, yep, any other creatures, so we'll just depart. And let's head on back to the Relentless, actually. Now that we've fully charted this system, we sort of have a new jumping off point. Too close to the planet. It's fine. So we'll warp in the Relentless, but also I want to look at where we are. The Mirage of Fire and Ice. Okay. And then we're still, again, we're still within visual. The Thranxian Expanse. So. That's pretty good. And we have a place. Now we go up and we take a look at what's going on and what we need. As much as I think we need to generate a command section quickly, I don't necessarily want to work on the command section right away. I'd like to spend more time doing something more grandiose, almost like we did up top. Losing our last capital ship was a pretty significant decision, obviously, to go with the S-Class. And now what we need to do is we need to just stick with it and continually make a new one that's better than the one before. Alright, what samples do you need there, Sudokovai? What do you need? Collect agricultural samples. I'm pretty sure they're here if you just tell me what you need. He's like, you already have them, just give them to me. 50 Mordite. There you go. The bind birch cuttings. Meh. Not a big deal. So that's that section there. We have a floor here. I almost want that whole floor to be for that purpose. So this is sort of going to be for like the crew. This is pretty much for the crew area here. Oh no, I built a building way far away, or a room. Right, this is where the command section used to be, was up here. But now I don't see the value. The command, okay, so the command section probably should be near the front, only because we're going to have to talk to the person who has the expeditions, and we have to debrief the crews when they return. The storage is not going to stay there, and this, of course, is the one we built. It's so much room. So this starts to be like... This starts to be an area maybe that's sort of like a reception. I think that's pretty much the way to view it. You know, we get the desk out, and then do we get the pocket reality generator up there? I actually like those. Right, and of course at reception is the robotic companion. And then what? Then would we put the chair on top of it? Missing components. See how that works with that star silk? We have star silk. We better You better hold on to yourself there. That's not acceptable. We have plenty of silk. We have ample star silk. There it is. I was like, I know we do. Yeah, and then we'll just put the one back. There you go. Nice little chair by the desk. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. What else? This really isn't a major tech area. Again, this is sort of a reception. So what I want is like... I want this place to like ooze comfort. This is comfort here. Comfort. Sofas. Condensed carbon sofas. That's pretty acceptable. I can go with those terms. I accept those terms. And then we want the swept sofa on that side and this side. Because that's the whole point, right? This is a reception area. You're gonna come here, you like take a number, you know? Like, hey. I'm sure you have business elsewhere in the ship. You've got other places to go. But you know, take a number. It's just not your time yet. Make sure we sort of did that justice. Right, we'll have that one back a little bit. That's quite all right. There. Now, what we'll do is some sort of, yes, decorative light like this and this. Is it the same on each side? Perhaps? Maybe not. Maybe so. Who do I want here? I don't really want any of my people here. I could put the overseer here. I could. I feel like the overseer should be ahead. So we're going to have some areas that are purely decorative. And that's not something I generally do. Just 100% purely decorative stuff. That's not... We're trying to do that more, for sure. So we get the table. Same thing. We're going to do the table. Then we'll get the foliage like here. Or no, the foliage is better here. Nah, it's like a centerpiece. We want it out front. The wall lights, there's going to be stuff we can do on the wall for the lights, right? Like we can get some blue. Blue is where we do the command. It's not really... Could put that light there. I like those lights. And then maybe here it's just about having these big lights. We don't have to wire anything, so it doesn't really matter too much. For ornaments, oh man. Cytophosphate, I know we have some of that too. There we go. Oh man, is that me though? Is that no? That just glows that bright. Okay. Change of plans. Right, these crystals are just so brightly colored, and it's kind of not the command section, but if I can change these to be blue, oh, I can. That's fun. I'm a fan of that. Now, it is aquarium, no, terrarium. It's not that sort of place. Glitches, a hex plate bush. No, thank you. Instead. Yeah, I like the hex plate bushes. But we use those a lot in the one. We have other ones. We have all sorts of like bubbles. I mean, really all kinds of stuff. But industrial pallet, industrial bench, crude footlocker. No, floral canister. Maybe this would go. Yeah, like here. I like that. I think that's neat. But that's not what I'm after. I'm after something to heavy-duty frame. The lockers. No, I feel like not even the oscilloscopes. Yeah, so we need like screens here. And this is how we can like do them apart. So we can do like the orange screens here. And then over here we'll do the green screens. The worktop desk area thing. Yeah. So here's where I want that, is to be sort of behind these. Okay. So it looks like some kind of a reception. I'm tempted to see if there's a way we can do like well, honestly, I want to do almost like a roped off, like a line, like a queue, a cordoned off section. It's just going to be too difficult for me to get the stuff back there. Plus, the drawers are all disheveled. Who wants that? Weapon rack, though. Yes. Yes, this is reception. So they're armed. I mean, you're going to be armed back in reception because this is like not like a major security checkpoint, but this is definitely a checkpoint of some kind. I don't think there's any sort of way to like cordon stuff off. Not unless we want to go with... There might be a way to do it. But it's not going to look like it. When in doubt, though, wall fans make for some good decorations. Yeah, I like this. And then here's what we'll do, is we'll go ahead and we'll expand this section out here like this. Because this is where, not the foliage, the adornments. Right, so we have the terrarium here. Oh, we need glass and living pearl. Well, we have all those things. Or at least the components to make them. Yeah, we don't need a ton of living pearls. But we are going to have more than one of these at each location. So first is the aquarium. Very nice. And then the terrarium right over here. And I think what we'll do for the lights, actually, is we'll just sort of do these in the corners, like... Right, and then over here, We'll do... Actually, we'll do the same thing over here. Well, and now I'm seeing cytophosphate actually has a lot of value. But the thing that I like about these, aside from how incredibly bright they are, is that we can maybe color them, perhaps? Okay, well, if we want them to be sort of aqua, then I guess we've just got to do it like this. And then these over here, I actually wanted green. And then there's no way to color that. That's too bright. Ugh, that's horribly too bright. Yeah, try to do something neat. Let's just leave one in the back corner and see how that looks. That is still way too bright. Ooh. Instead, what we'll do is we'll get these sofas here, like this. Yeah, this way people can stop and they can sit and they can look at the stuff. Yeah, those were way out of control. So then what we'll do is we'll just do some green lights here, like this. And then some blue lights here. This is the effect I wanted, is like blue on the aquarium and green on the terrarium. That's what I wanted. Blinded by the light. No. That's pretty good. This is a neat little reception area. I like it. For coloring, though, I don't think we're going to leave it the way it is. Would we sort of make this section of the ship darker like we've done with the front areas in the past? Maybe that's how we'll look at it, and then we'll just see how it goes. I mean, it doesn't seem to capture the light as much, but I do like the way it looks. This feels like a neat little reception area. We made a lot of these tunnels this sort of dark gunmetal. Yeah, I know, you can't sit on the couches. That's okay. That's quite alright. This is good, though. Because really what we need to do is we need to spend some time working on this and not just leave it. So look, this is like a placeholder. This is all temporary. And then this section up here is all temporary too.
And that's where we're going to wrap things up for this time. Until next time, take care.